Hi YouTube, I'm back. I am so sorry that it has taken me 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 weeks to get back, and I've been just so busy. I moved again. Um, I've been working and taking care of the 4 kiddos, and it's just been a huge, life changing things the last month. Um, so anyway, I'm doing well. I'm now 13 weeks as of tomorrow, Wednesday. So tomorrow is not Wednesday, tomorrow's Tuesday. Anyway, I am 13 weeks in a couple of days. Let's just put it that way. um, I um, I have had no morning sickness except for like the first couple weeks that I found out that I was pregnant. Um, I have been exhausted. I come home, I take a nap, and I'm still tired and ready for bed. So I'm taking that as a good thing, that I'm, tired. At least there's something relevant to pregnancy that I should be feeling. So other than that, I have gained 10 pounds already. I know, it's awful. Um, and I've had a lot of sugar cravings, like crazy. It has been insane. Like, that's all I want to eat is like sugar. So I have to kind of restrain myself on that. My husband and I are not finding out what the baby is, what the sex of the baby is. We have decided to leave this one a surprise because we have I have a girl and a boy, he has 2 boys, and we kind of just want to, keep things as a surprise. We want something as a surprise. So we're going to go ahead and do it that way. And I have left it. My husband and I cannot decide on a name, a first name. We've decided on middle names. Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you those either because what I've decided to do, my husband doesn't like this idea at all, but it's okay. I'll talk him into it. I've still got 6 more months. So anyway, what I've decided to do is my mother and my mother-in-law get to choose a boy and a girl's name, and then come time birthday arrives, they will text us those names, and then out of those 4, depending on if it's a boy or a girl, we will then decide one of those names. So how cool is that? Like, how often does a grandparent get to name their child? So that way at least we have choices, and my mother and his mom get to choose a boy and a girl name so that but anyway, so I really like the idea, because you don't know, so we're not going to learn the sex of the baby until the day she or he is born, and we're not going to learn the first name until he or she is born. So I really like it. It's a bunch of, different surprises. It keeps everybody on their feet. So anyway, I kind of hope that goes, as I'm planning, but whether or not it does or not is completely a different story. Have I been getting things ready? Yes, I have already. I'm nesting horribly. I think just because it's my 4th pregnancy, and because with the tweeds, I didn't really get to do any of that nesting, the nesting part. I didn't get to go baby clothes shopping or, get ready for a baby, because that was their parents' job. Speaking of the tweeds, I'll go over that at the end of my video. They're doing wonderful. Sorry, I'll go after that. Okay, so anyway, back to my pregnancy. I'm short of breath, but living in Colorado, being the being the mile high city, the elevation is a lot. There's a lot less oxygen in the air here compared to Tucson, which it's like at 1,300 feet above sea level. Here we're 54 plus. So getting used to the winter here. It's getting freezing. Like Saturday only got to like 38. So it was pretty cold, but God knows I have plenty of extra meat on me to keep me warm. And I'd rather be pregnant during the wintertime than during the summertime. I've had summer babies, and it was the most awful, feeling. You can't get cold. You can't get cool enough. Because with pregnancies, you tend to run a little bit warmer because of the high volume of blood that's running through your body to support you and baby. So anyway, other than that, I would really, really, really like to do a vaginal birth. I know I said I would like to try that with the tweeds, but because of it being twins, and I've had 2 previous C-sections before them, I've now had 3 previous C-sections, and I don't know if anybody's going to even, hear me out on doing a vaginal birth. I'm wondering if it's just safer at this point. I've done a lot of research into it as far as, the consequences, or I know it's a different word, but I can't think of it right now. I've got horrible pregnancy brain. So anyway, I've looked at the pros and cons, and I would really like to try a vaginal birth. However, I don't think that there's going to be any doctor nor midwife that will even, listen to me. So I'm still exploring that a little bit. Like I said, I'd really like to try for vaginal birth. However, this is my last baby. I'm done after this. I thought I was going to do another surrogacy, but I'm 25 years old. My oldest, my biological, is going to be 5 in January, and then I have a 3-year-old, and then I'm going to have this baby. And then I've got the tweeds, who will be a year old on December 10th. So I kind of just, I've spent my whole young adult life pregnant, and I kind of just want to slow down. I want my body back. So after this baby, body makeover. I am going to start exercising. I'm going to start trying to lose a lot of weight. Because 4 pregnancies almost back to back like that will ruin a woman's body, I'll tell you. Especially having 3 C-sections already and just carrying twins. So, yeah, I'm a battlefield. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, let me show you my tummy. It's rather large, actually. For 13 weeks. I'm showing quite a bit, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but, that's how things roll, You kind of just roll with the punches with pregnancy. None of my pregnancies have been the same. I think this has actually been the easiest pregnancy I've ever had, by far. My daughter, I had gestational diabetes. She was 10 pounds when she was born. My son he was actually fairly easy, come to think of it. And he was roughly almost 8 pounds when he was born. Then the tweeds, which I went preeclamptic. I went 38 weeks with both, with the twins, and they were both almost 7 pounds each. Let's just say that's enough for me. I think I deserve a beautiful pregnancy, and so far, knock on wood, this pregnancy has been gorgeous. So the tweeds are doing wonderful. They are 10 months old. 10 months old. And I'm still keeping in contact with Linda and Philip. We email each other. On December 10th, 2011, they will be a year old. I just can't believe that it's been that long. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my preparations for baby. I actually had a really good friend of mine come over a couple days ago, and she hooked me up with a bunch of baby stuff. But we've got the changing table and a bunch of stuff from previous births. Clothes right here, and then toys and blankets. So I've got quite the little collection going. And I even got a swing. Our family member got us a swing a couple of weeks ago. So we're slowly but surely building our inventory back up, because I never thought I'd have another baby again, so I kind of just threw all my stuff out. Anyway, I will leave you guys be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try to do a 14-week video. Hopefully I can keep up with this. It's going by pretty fast. So anyway, adios. Thanks guys for watching, and have a wonderful evening. Bye!